In a jaw-dropping segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Hugh Jackman, known for his affable screen presence, took an unexpected and contentious turn by launching what can only be described as a brutal roast of Meghan Markle. This uncharacteristic move left the audience stunned and has since sparked a whirlwind of controversy, debates, and speculation. With Jackman's words echoing through the entertainment industry, the incident has added another layer to the already tumultuous public perception of the Duchess of Sussex. The roast, unprecedented in its severity from an actor of Jackman's stature, was not just a series of jabs but seemed to be a calculated critique of Markle's public persona, her actions, and the contradictions fans and critics alike have noted in her public life. Jackman, perhaps capitalizing on his charm and his less controversial public image, began by humorously questioning Markle's commitment to causes she publicly endorses. He highlighted her much-discussed environmental activism, particularly her use of private jets, which he contrasted with her advocacy for sustainability. "It's like she wants to save the world but only if she can do it in first-class comfort," Jackman quipped, drawing laughter from the live audience but also setting a tone of skepticism about Markle's sincerity. Further deepening the roast, Jackman ventured into Markle's approach to privacy and public life. He touched on the irony of demanding privacy while simultaneously engaging in high-profile media deals and public appearances. "You've got to admire the hustle," he said, his voice dripping with sarcasm, "to demand privacy on one hand while selling stories about your life on the other. It's a new kind of business model." This statement resonated with many who have criticized the couple's Netflix deal, their podcast ventures, and various public disclosures which seem at odds with their professed desire for a private life away from the royal spotlight. Jackman didn't shy away from commenting on Markle's handling of royal protocols and her perceived lack of respect for British traditions. He humorously remarked on her curtsy, or lack thereof, at public events, suggesting it was less about forgetting the etiquette and more about a deliberate statement. "Maybe she just thought the whole curtsy thing was beneath her," he added, eliciting a mixed reaction from the audience who were torn between laughing and gasping. This particular jest played into the narrative some have spun about Markle's supposed disdain for the very institution she married into, further fueling debates about her respect for the monarchy she left behind. Perhaps the most biting of Jackman's comments concerned Markle's engagements with the media. He accused her of playing both sides of the fence, criticizing the media's treatment of her while simultaneously using it to her advantage. "It's a fine line between victim and celebrity," Jackman noted, "and she's walking it like a tightrope." This came in the wake of several high-profile interviews where Markle discussed her experiences with the press, juxtaposed against her and Prince Harry's active engagement with media through various platforms. This duality has been a point of contention, and Jackman's remarks only sharpened the critique. The roast also touched on Markle's influence on Prince Harry, suggesting that her ambition might have overshadowed his own. "He was the fun-loving prince, now he's the poster boy for serious causes," Jackman said, implying that Markle's influence has transformed Harry into a less relatable figure. This commentary plays into the narrative of those who believe Markle has significantly altered Harry's public persona, perhaps not for the better in the eyes of his former supporters. Amidst this roasting session, Jackman managed to insert a few lighter barbs about Markle's acting career, or rather, the lack of continuation of it post-royalty. He humorously suggested that perhaps Suits was the only show where she truly fit the role, subtly questioning her broader acting capabilities. "Maybe she left acting because she found a new stage, the world stage," he mused, which although humorous, carried an undertone of questioning her motives for stepping into the public eye in ways that extend beyond her marriage. The reaction to Jackman's roast has been polarized. Some applaud his bravery in speaking truths others whisper, while others decry it as an unprovoked attack on a woman known for her charitable works, albeit with a complex public image. Social media has been ablaze, with hashtags like #JackmanRoastMeghan trending, showcasing the divided public opinion. Critics of Markle have found a new champion in Jackman, whereas her supporters are quick to call this segment a low blow, possibly influenced by hidden agendas or simply misjudged humor. The implications of this roast extend beyond mere entertainment. It has reignited discussions on celebrity, privacy, philanthropy, and the public roles of those within or once within royal families. Jackman's choice to engage in such a public critique on a platform like Fallon's show might signal a shift in how public figures can openly discuss others, especially those with royal connections, without the usual veil of diplomacy. Conclusion: Hugh Jackman's roast of Meghan Markle on The Tonight Show was not just a moment of comedy but a moment of cultural commentary, reflecting the deep-seated and often controversial opinions about Markle's public life and actions. Whether this roast will be seen as a watershed moment in celebrity critique or simply an overstep by a beloved actor remains to be debated, but it has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the discourse surrounding Meghan Markle.